Hey, welcome in to a VR accessibility overview. The first in over, I don't know, a long time. But this is my second time recording this. I kind of forgot the mic. Yeah, thumbs up. But anyway, this is the accessibility overview video for Synapse for the PSVR2. And as far as I could find, it is only on the PSVR2. So if you're on Quest or you're on PC, sadly you're out of luck, at least for right now, I guess. Um, there's not a ton for this game, actually. You'll see I'm using a little bit of a snap turn and all that. You can play seated, as I am, because wheelchair. Um, and I can't stand. So you can't play it seated. There are only a few accessibility options. So you can put this, little laser on either. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. And the teleport to safety just teleports you here to this area. Don't worry about him up there. He's fine. So let's go back into the pause menu. Here's your controls. Now, I will say I guess R1? Yeah, R1. The R1 and L1, which are the grips, the grip triggers like you would see on a Quest controller. I think even the index controllers, I don't know. Um, yeah, they're definitely they're more imprinted into the controller than something like the grips on a Quest controller. So that may or may not be an issue for you. I don't know, because I'm not you. I'm only me. And I know they're kind of a pain for me. But you cannot change any of these in game, whether it be to grab or climb, to use your telekinesis, to fire your weapon, to do all this. None of this is changeable in game, but but you can. I don't think the PlayStation recording would pick it up if I did it. You can go into the accessibility section on the PS5, and instead of the option for in the controller section, instead of the regular PS5 controller option, you will now have the PSVR2 controllers as an option. And just like with the PS5 controller, you can go in, you can swap the sticks if you play left-handed or southpaw, like I do. You like to turn with the left stick instead. You can change that. You can change the triggers, the grips, the buttons. All of that can be changed. Now, just like with the PS5 controller for a non-VR game, the game itself will still act and give you prompts for the default buttons. So, like, if you change the grips to R2 and L2, it's still going to say R1 and L1. It will not update, and so on and so forth with all the controls. So, but you do have the option to at least change them if need be. And then going further into the settings, you have a little bit more accessibility stuff. You can turn on or off a vignette, and we'll just turn that all the way up to kind of show what that looks like. You can kind of see it going on around me in a little dark circle. I guess that helps prevent kind of like a motion sickness. I'm guessing. I never actually have to use it, thankfully. But it is there if it is something that you need. I'm gonna turn that back off. Of course, you have subtitles. Now, with these, you cannot change the color, They're just white text, just like all the other stuff here. White text. You can't give it a background either, which can make it maybe somewhat difficult to see in certain areas. If it's really bright and then you have sometimes, yeah, it can be difficult. Controller vibration. You can turn off the vibration on the headset. 'Cause I like it, but I know it's not everybody's thing. Your grip indicator, I guess, for whenever you have to grab something or have to climb, which that is a thing. If you go into controls, you can have sprint or toggle, or hold or toggle for your sprint. Your movement type. Now, this is if you've seen the like quest stuff, or maybe you've used the quest. Like, I have it set to headset. So I'm moving straight, looking to my left, look to my right, and I start moving in that direction. And it's that way for each of the things here. Obviously, body, that means you just turn in that direction. Guess if you're in a swivel chair, or hey, maybe if you can stand and stuff like that, you can just use that, and whichever way you turn, that's the way you're gonna start moving in game. I leave it on controller, but that's just me. You have telekinesis in this game, which is sick, but you can use either the eye tracking, which I use, or you can use hand tracking to wherever your hand is pointing. That is the thing that gets highlighted, and you can grab and move it with the telekinesis. I like the eye tracking; it's really cool though. For turning, you have smooth and incremental, and you have 3 different degree amounts that you can choose from. And you can turn up or turn down the movement speed for smooth movement. Left or right for dominant hand. Whichever is your dominant hand, the other one's going to be your telekinesis hand. So that is really cool. I'm left-handed. So languages, of course, you have, you got a fair share. You got 8. It's not as many as there probably should be, but hey, there's more than just English, which is always good. And then I don't think analytics is going to do anything. But yeah, that is actually all of it. Again, can't change any of this in the game itself. System, you can. If any of that is giving you trouble. But we'll go back into here. And that's really it. Anything that I may not have covered in this video, hopefully they should also be in the notes. Those will be down in the description. There will be a link to the Google Doc spreadsheet thing, all the way from games that start with symbols and numbers, all the way to Z. All 120 plus sets of notes I've done over the years. All 80 plus accessibility overview videos, including this one. And more info than I used to have on there as well. It's all redone and nice. But go check that out. Give it to anybody you think it may help. And share this video with them. Maybe they've been on the fence about getting the PSVR2. And maybe they wanted to play this game. Didn't really know if it would work. And yeah. Let them check it out. I hopefully will have another video soon. I have some more PSVR2 games to go through. I may even do a 100% completion review of this. I know it's not accessibility, but I thought I'd add it in this video once I have this game 100% complete. But yeah, hopefully this helps you or someone you know, like I said. And I will see you in the next one. Alright. Bye!